Hey guys, Jalen here. First, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whatever you want to say, get it out of the way. And let's start this new year with a bang. So for this video, I'm going to talk about why is Japan so obsessed with paper. But before we start the video, I just gotta say, yes, Japan is really obsessed with paper. They stuff so much paper in my mailbox, all of these advertisements. They're everywhere. I get really sick of them. We have our own special trash can right next to the mailboxes where everyone puts those advertisements that no one uses. And I really don't like it. It's one of the worst parts about having kind of an open mail area. Anyway, let's start the video.
It's Miriam from Japan, and today I'll be talking all about paper in Japan. In America, paper isn't something we think that much about, but in Japan, it's a huge deal. I'll explain why it's such a big part of Japanese culture and highlight some Japanese paper companies. Let's get started. Long-lived traditions. In Japan, paper plays a central role in many traditions that are still practiced today. For example, noshi, an origami paper ornament that's attached to gifts, and nengajo, New Year's Day postcards. Did you know the country still uses fax machines for sending important documents?
So much paper is being used by fax machines. We gotta start to switch to a digital system.
Rather than fully embrace digital technology, Japan still values analog tools. Paper is a point of cultural pride. Emphasis on details. Japanese people have high expectations for consumable products, so companies design products with the smallest details in mind. They pay close attention to the interaction between the writer and paper, considering things like bleed-through, show-through, paper thickness, and how different pens pair with it. Compared to American notebooks, Japanese notebooks offer more options for paper color, sheet style, and other features. There's a specific paper type for every purpose. For example, dotted rule is suited for students, and dot grid works well for journalers. If you want to try some truly unique paper, check out the Yamamoto fountain pen friendly paper collection. It includes 18 different kinds of paper, all with different properties. Techo culture. Techo is the Japanese word for pocket notebook or planner. Techo culture refers to people who use their planners as ways to creatively express themselves. Paper planners provide concrete and permanent records of life. As a tangible way to record memories, the techo offers for journaling and handwriting in a digital world.
I use so much techo for university. Let me see if I can grab it. So these are all the books I used. Each one has a year. This is one I used 2015, 2016, 2017 is missing, 2018, 2019. 懐かしいな. Another thing I really like about these techo is when they have a map. There's a map of Tokyo in it. Osaka, Kyoto, there's so many maps. We need to use techo more, but it's a big waste of paper. Let's continue the video.
2 activities that can help improve overall mood. Our 2 most popular planner lines both feature the word techo in their names, Hobonichi techo and Kokuyo Jibun techo. Check out our blogs to learn more about each planner.
Yeah, let me know which planner I just showed you. I don't know which planner that was.
Now we'll shine a spotlight on some major Japanese paper companies and the products they offer. Kokuyo. Founded in Osaka in 1905, Kokuyo originally sold covers for account ledgers. Surprisingly, the first campus notebooks from 1965 weren't popular at all. They were spiral-bound and had printed images on the covers, a new feature at the time. In 1975, the notebooks took on their modern form with adhesive binding. Fast forward for...
I have those notebooks as well. Cha-chang! I use this one for Chinese and Japanese.
45 years, and they're now one of our most popular notebooks. In 1995, Kokuyo introduced Universal Design (UD) principles, which advocate for products that can be used by as many people as possible. We carry some of these products, like the Campus Parakuru no slanted page notebook, which features slanted pages, so it's easy to flip through them no matter which way you're holding the notebook. In 2021, Kokuyo released the Perpenep line, which focuses on the intersection between paper and pen through 3 different paper and texture types. Tsuru-tsuru, an ultra-smooth paper that's best for fine liners and markers. Sara-sara, a paper that balances smoothness and texture, pairing well with gel pens and ballpoints. And Zara-zara, the thickest and most textured of the 3. Aside from texture and weight, the Perpenep has other mindful details: lay flat binding for double page spreads, subtle light gray ruling, and eco-friendly cheesecloth binding. The notebooks come in dot grid, graph, and steno rule. Midori. Midori was founded in the 1960s with the goal of creating a paper that would cultivate the unique sounds of writing by hand. Midori is committed to details throughout the entire paper-making process, using some historical washi-making techniques. They also incorporate a final writing test, in which workers write specific characters and patterns to check for consistency between batches. Their flagship product is their MD paper. Made using hardwood pulp, the paper has a softer finish than rigid paper from conifer trees. It works well with practically any writing instrument, with no bleed-through, better than average show-through, and a medium balance of feedback and smoothness. In 2013, Midori released MD Paper Cotton. It's made with 20% cotton pulp in addition to the original's hardwood pulp, which results in a softer, bouncier texture when writing. It works especially well with fountain pens, gel pens, and pencils.
How popular is Midori? I've never seen Midori before, actually. I just know about Kokyo, the campus books. I didn't know that Midori was this popular, and there's a lot of attention to detail in these kind of pages. So I wanted to share some of my thoughts on that video. I thought it was very interesting. I didn't know that there was this much thought that went into making paper, especially for the notebooks. I always see the paper at the shops, at the stationery shops, and I see that people always write with the pen on the pages. And I didn't know that was really people testing out the paper to see how it feels when they're writing on it. I didn't know that people were that particular about their paper. In America, we just kind of buy notebooks, the cheapest notebook you can buy for the school students, and then we just leave it at that. A lot of the paper is really poor quality. A lot of the pen or the markers bleed through the pages. But I didn't know that Japan really pays that much attention to detail when it comes to paper. And I think that kind of speaks generally about Japan too, because I always notice that Japan does spend a lot of time on small details and just to make sure it's convenient for everyone and everyone has a really good experience while using it. I think that's a really positive thing about Japan. And next time when I go to see the stationery section, I'll think twice about how the quality of paper is and then compare it to the different kinds of paper pages to see if it really is that different or if I can tell. But for me personally, I just buy the paper and use it, and I didn't really think about the experience while using the paper so much. I'm pretty digital myself, so I don't really use paper that much in general. But when I was a university student, that's kind of my process and how I did things. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click the bell if you want to stay updated when I do post. Give me the thumbs up if you liked the video, or thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Comment down if there's anything you'd like me to show in the future. And until next time, bye guys.